matchup in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Carolina Panthers.
2025 Carolina Panthers.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Young.
At the 24-yard line.
He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now here's Young. Going right side here, that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Dolphins.
It'll be Young again. And that one to the right side and incomplete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Young. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Early scramble can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Tua sets up to pass it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Good coverage there, holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Here's Young. Got a man, and that's the gap. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Panthers.
Young to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to number 87.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10
Young.
at the 42-yard line.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Throwing, Young. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. This is across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Dolphins.
Now Tua. Short throw caught by Dosich. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? The one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Young to throw it. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And he It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
In punt formation for Carolina.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Tua going to throw. They set up the screen. Rachel has it. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Tua. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of the playmakers, give them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that Just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Young will set to throw. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw, Young. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Looking to throw. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Panthers first down.
They'll throw again. Young. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
At the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 8.
Now here's Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the
now Young. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
At the 32-yard line.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Young. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On play action, here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for Dolphins.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's complete to Westbrook Akine. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a gain of 7.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 4 yards.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. Oh, heck of a move. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Hill going to go in motion right. On first down, back to Achane. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Tua going to run the sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Up the middle, Achane.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Panthers offense and Chuba Hubbard set to take over once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now.
Here's Young. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
2nd and 16. At the 20.
Young.
They'll find McMillan here.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10.
Young.
47-yard line.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 47-yard line.
Young to throw it.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
It'll be Young again.
That one complete to Ligon. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Throwing, Young.
To the left side, he's got McMillan.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Young now. Over the middle, complete. That's more.
Complete to David Moore.
It'll be a gain of 5.
A gain of 5.
And it'll be
Brings
2nd
up
down.
2nd and 5.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Young to throw it.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Young from the shotgun. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Young. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. We'll try it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Bryce Young,
A 6-yard touchdown run.
and the Panthers have got it back to within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And he's
got some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
A give, running right, Achane.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
The 37-yard line.
In motion, Hill. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Throw out wide is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Tua. Now the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
On is Jake Bailey to send this one away.
A loss of a yard.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10.
At their own 27. On target over the middle to Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Running right, here's Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Dolphins.
In motion, Hill.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Right back to him on first down. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
He's brought down at the
2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Achane gets it from the gun.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Miami.
On a jet sweep, here comes Waddle.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the Panthers' 32-yard line.
And they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Young.
Got him in, that's Liga.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Young will set to throw.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's another Panthers.
Looking to throw, Young. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll throw again. Young got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Now here's Young.
At the 13.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. And Xavier Legette, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. The numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickels.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one's high, but not very far. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
Off the play action. Tagovailoa under pressure, and they got to him again. So now after after the sack. Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Derek Brown. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Now Young. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. There's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. In motion goes the tight end. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Here's Young. That's complete to Tremaine. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way to count it for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he sidestepped a one-man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hubbard again. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll run for it with Achane.
I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Young. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the counter, this is Hubbard.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 17-yard line.
Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll give this to Achane.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
Now the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Young to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
That's good for Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing. Young.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Young. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner,
for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
To the air once more, Young. A quick throw, but incomplete. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be third and forever. Hard throw, incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 2 yards on the play. And the Dolphins first down.
Achane on the counter. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaken up on the play. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's checked down to Gordon. That'll give him 8 that time. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Dolphins first down.
In motion, Hill.
First down, Dolphins.
And they'll run it here. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he... but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 22-yard line.
Young now. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the 28-yard line.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Young to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 29.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts.
First down.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we'll take a break. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard.
That's a nice move.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation.
And Charles, we retreated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us,